Here is on the T-Mobile Center, Mike Cousins, Daniel Cormier, Jordan Burroughs with Quinn Kesnick, Matt Side, and our rules analyst, former NCAA official Rock Harrison. Glad to have you with us. 1 versus 2 at 141 pounds. Jesse Mendez from Ohio State, the Big Ten champion, over Beau Bartlett 4-1 a couple weeks ago in College Park, Maryland.
You saw the difference in their warm-ups. You see Jesse Mendez very pumped up, moving around, and it looks like Bartlett was kind of just smiling.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Man, what I love about this matchup is Jesse Mendez, he's gonna keep it interesting because he moves his feet. He's dynamic with his offense. He has heavy hands, but so is Beau Bartlett. Look at the taps on the head. He's got good pressure, and he's got good movement.
Look at that, Rock. You were talking about wheeling him. Mendez just grabbed that inside tie, went to the head, wheeled him down to the mat. Knocked Bartlett off balance. Just a high-level kid. And that's exactly what Jesse Mendez is, a kid.
But you can
young
tell,
and just like, you know what, I don't care how good you're supposed to be. I'm just better.
You can tell there's mutual respect here, though, because both of these guys, they typically go out and get their hands on their opponents right away. They're going to spend this first minute or so trying to feel one another out.
I always look at guys like Jesse Mendez and some of the other really talented freshmen and think to myself, last year, right, when these true freshmen are that amazing, Nazir Bailey and all those guys, last year they were wrestling some high school gym against some random kid in a dual meet. Some little dude had to go out there against Nazir Bailey and Jesse Mendez in a dual meet like a short time ago. It's crazy.
And that's tough. That's tough. I remember my very first NCAA tournament that I went to watch was in 2006. It was in Oklahoma City. I watched Dustin Slater win an NCAA championship at 149 pounds. Fast forward 12 months later, I was wrestling him in the first round of the NCAA tournament. I'm like, I don't belong here. I cannot beat this guy. I was a skinny kid from South Jersey last year.
North Township. Aren't you from like North Township?
Winslow Township. Shout out to Siglerville.
Winslow Township. Shout out. Let's go, Winslow. Stand up.
You can see the physical development with Mendez from last year's freshman year to where he is now, moving up at 141. And
inside.
Right.
He looks good, Rock. You're right. He's developing.
Yep. You know what Mendez also does there? When he goes to that inside tie and he goes to that cross pick, once he secures the leg, then he releases the head and he'll bring 2 hands to that leg. Bartlett did a great job of taking it back from him there.
And so many times we see it, Rock, where guys go up, they feel better, they get stronger. Bonus rate for Mendez last year, 35%. This year, just around 75% after he was a freshman All-American.
Yep, young team by Tom Ryan. And, you know, we spoke about this a little earlier in the tournament. In a world where so many people are moving around, Tom Ryan said, I'm staying with my guys. My guys are going to stay and be loyal to me, and those guys are doing a really good job in developing really high-level talent.
I think everybody anticipated it to be a 0-0 first period, like you said, JB.
Defers, red. Red's down.
Yeah, these guys, there's a mutual respect. They respect one another. They just wrestled less than 2 weeks ago in the finals of the Big Ten championships. And so, you know, they've been spending a lot of time doing research, being meticulous about their prep, watching video, and trying to break down technique to see who can make. This is going to be a war of attrition here, Rock.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be the first person to make a mistake here.
One takedown is, when it's this close between these athletes, a lot of times it comes down to one takedown. You might see more, but the one takedown starts the action. And then it forces the opponent to open up more, and when they open up, that's when you start to see more scores go up on the board.
Well, it's not about just securing the win. It's about the manner in which you win. I've won some big tournaments, but sometimes afterwards, if I didn't give my best effort on the mat, I was like, man.
You felt bad about winning, Jordan?
Felt bad, bro. Because I felt like I had more to give. I wanted to put on a show and not just get my hand raised. There's a big difference between being the best wrestler out there on the mat and just getting your hand raised.
Okay. Generally, when you win, you feel like you're the best one.
All right, Kendrick Lamar, he said it best. There's a difference between accomplishment and astonishment. You want to astonish the crowd. You want to get them on their feet, get them excited, take risks, be courageous, be brave out there.
One of the things you notice about Beau Bartlett is that when he goes out of bounds, if he's taken down top or bottom, he tries to be the first person back to the middle.
Let's see if you make that same observation at 184 tonight, Rock.
Boy, we got to get rocking his best friend.
Hey, you know what I haven't heard tonight from DC yet? pound for pound. We haven't heard him say pound for pound yet. Is there not yet?
I'm waiting for my boy to come out here.
Okay.
Keck Aaron Brooks.
Beau Bartlett for Penn State, the second of their 6 finalists tonight as they try and set a new record to have 6 NCAA champions. They've accomplished 5 twice before, most recently 2 years ago when the championships were in Detroit.
Oh, nice shot there.
Single.
Nice shot there by Bartlett. Oh, Mendez with a great, look at Mendez. He's gonna hang on to that leg. He's trying to straighten it out here. When Bartlett starts to advance, he's gonna try to pass it over his head again.
Bartlett's got to do, he's got to try to get this
knee forward.
There we go, wrestling over top of his foot. Mendez is looking.
Mendez is now in the position where he's going to start looking to score.
Not enough time to score 3 at the end of the second period.
When the action happens, it's exciting. It's exciting. Hopefully we see more of that in the third.
One thing Mendez has improved upon is his top wrestling. He's more of a complete wrestler now and has no problem attempting to keep a person down.
And what he does well is he goes head lever to his arm bar. He's typically has his opponents with their arms on their backs. He does a really good job. Look at him looking for the arm bar, prying, pushing the elbow forward, wrestling hard with his hips. Arm, head lever, drives that forehead into the tricep and looks to secure the arm bar.
And he's moving from side to side. He's not just staying one side. When moving from side to side, it keeps the bottom wrestler off balance. You might try to hip heist one way, but if the guy's moving, you're going to just get lured into something else.
Oh, everyone's thinking about that Splato again. They're thinking about that Splato again. They saw leg in. What a great job by Beau Bartlett there.
They try to do it again.
Hey, he said, you ain't Splatoing me, dog.
You end up on TV, just like my guy. Man, I saw that picture so many times. My pastor sent me the picture. He's like, man, you ever been putting this? I was like, no.
He rebuked that photo.
He said, dude, has that ever happened to you? I said, absolutely not.
And so, like we called it, it's going to be a takedown match. Someone's going to have to take advantage of the situation, live up to the moment in the billing, and go get one.
This is playing out similar to that Big Ten championship a couple weeks ago when it was a flurry towards the end of the third period that was come on top by Mendez.
Final score on that one, 4-1.
40 seconds.
40 seconds left.
Here we go.
Mendez's hands are very heavy. He does a great job of pulling Bartlett towards the mat.
We're 7 minutes in. We still haven't seen a committed attack from Mendez.
Bartlett got no. Oh, Bartlett gets to the double here.
Bartlett's in deep.
Mendez got to hit a roll or something. Beau's got it.
If he can finish his takedown, he's going to secure a great roll.
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Bartlett's going to score. Oh, sorry. Mendez is going to score here. Oh, he's got the 3.
He's got it.
Oh my goodness!
Mendez.
Jesse Mendez.
0 committed shots and finds his way out on top.
What do we got?
We got a brick here.
On the brink of death, he hits the roll, comes out on top and wins.
There was the brick, though.
Oh my goodness! But what's the brick for, Rock?
The takedown for Bartlett.
That's the YOLO brick, or is he looking for?
They're looking for the brick. Penn State threw a brick, meaning that they believe that at some point Bartlett had the takedown. So let's look at it.
And if that's the case, it would only be a 2-point reversal. Bartlett wins the match.
Nice, good penetration, head out the back.
Rock. I mean, Rock, it had to have been in there, right? It had to have been in that moment.
At that moment, last year, a hand touch would have said, yes, that is a takedown. He was secured behind him.
Not anymore, right?
There's no more. It was continuous wrestling.
Rock, you know what a game changer has been is the danger rule. The exposing danger rule, because watch here, he goes to lift, he can't get him down. Watch, he's gonna go Granby roll Mendez here. Once he gets to this position, look, he's looking to hook the leg. Beau's got a position where he can continue to wrestle, but he hears the count, so he's got to find a way back to his belly, and then Mendez is able to switch off.
So, Rock, you believe the outcome will be what?
That would be no
takedown.
Yeah, no takedown by
Mendez. No takedown. Takedown Mendez. Mendez taking home a title.
Here's
Tom Ryan celebrating.
Hey, they're celebrating already.
Yeah, it's a wrap, man. You're sitting there just hoping if you're Penn State. No takedown.
After further review, the call of the match confirmed.
Yeah.
No takedown.
That's it. 1 second.
1 second left.
And Beau Bartlett did everything right. You feel bad for him a little bit, man. You kind of feel bad for him. He went to a great attack.
So for Jesse Mendez, it's one takedown in Kansas City. And the Buckeyes have their first national champion since 2018.
I like this kid. I like this kid, Mendez. When you look at the NCAA qualifiers by state, number 1, Pennsylvania and PSU. Number 2 is Ohio. He's an Ohio kid. He's making himself look really good. He's doing a really great job.
I mean, yeah, what a big win for Mendez. Just kept wrestling. He was beat dead to right, JB. He was beat. He said, let me find the hands. Let me find the edge of the mat. I'm going to try to roll. If I cannot roll, maybe I'll find my way out of bounds.
Margin is crazy thin. Crazy thin. Beautiful, beautiful.
Q is going to work his way into the Buckeye Bonanza over there after the title for Jesse Mendez.
What I love about this is
a little, you look emotional. That hug with your mom?
What was that?
Is that hug with your mom?
Yeah, I mean, these are my biggest supporters. They've sacrificed so much for me. And I mean, you can see just from them how big of supporters they are of me.
You just pulled a Houdini act there. He had you pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, you were so close. In that moment, it just got to be, did he say, uh-oh, I got to roll?
Yeah, I mean, that's one of those spots where you got to go. There's no stopping in wrestling. There's no being like, oh, shit, I'm about to lose national finals. You keep wrestling and you go get it.
And as you're rolling, then what went through your head?
Score. End the match right now. Don't let it go to overtime.
And then you're on top. And then you're thinking what?
Get the right out. Celebrate with my fans.
Go celebrate with your fans. Nice job. Big belief, big confidence for a young guy.
The sophomore from Crown Point, Indiana, wears one here inside the T-Mobile Center. And a big hug from his head coach, Tom Ryan.
I love it. I love to see it. You know, the beautiful thing about seeing the head coach with the families is when you send your son to a university, you promise that you're going to bring my kid home a champion. You're going to make him a man and you're going to make him a champion. So to see the love between the coaches and the families, that's a beautiful thing as he walks out in the arena.
And that builds loyalty, man. Tom Ryan knows what he's doing, right? Because you get guys like this, and I'm telling you, I would go start trying to take him. But he ain't going to really listen to you when he feels like he's a part of a family.
Hey, you don't leave Ohio State. You don't leave Ohio State. It's a great program. They've had a lot of champions there. Amazing.
And now he's the Jesse Mendez at Ohio State.